Eat your skincare. Well, here's the thing. So many people think about what they're putting on their skin. So they do serums and moisturizers, all sorts of stuff like that. But actually, your beauty routine starts with what you put on your plate. Your nutrition makes a big impact on how, bright your skin is, how strong your hair is, how much you can have protection against things like pollution or the sun or stress. And so nutrition is what I want people to start thinking about when they think about beauty. At the end of the day, when you think about nutrition, what you eat is great for your overall health, and that will show up in more energy, but it will also show up in glowy, healthy skin and hair. And so that's really the best of both worlds, right? That you feel good and you're looking good.
Hey everyone, Jonathan Marx from GoToHealth. I hope you're having a great day. Skincare routines have never been more elaborate, yet the most important step might not come in a bottle. Can you believe that? Some nutrition experts call it eat your skincare. The idea that your beauty routine is not just what you put on your body, but what you put in it. The body is constantly renewing itself, including skin and hair, and that process relies on nutrients like fiber, antioxidants, and essential minerals. Today, registered dietitian Dawn Jackson Blatner, she's been with us before, shares how nutrition supports what you see in the mirror and simple ways to incorporate beauty-supporting foods into a summer routine. Dawn Jackson Blatner is a registered dietitian and nutritionist and a certified specialist in sports dietetics. She's also the author of 2 books, The Flexitarian Diet and The Superfood Swap. Now, if you want to learn more about the recipes Dawn will be sharing with us today, you can visit naturaldelights.com. If you want to learn more about GoToHealth, you can watch us on YouTube or listen to us on Apple or Spotify, or visit our website at GoToHealthMedia.com. And if you like what we're doing, please give us a thumbs up or a 5-star review. That helps us get the word out to more people. Thanks in advance. So welcome to the show, Dawn Jackson Blatner, registered dietitian and nutritionist. It's nice to have you back. The last time we talked about the health benefits of sweet potatoes, and I'm still using your recipes. Thanks.
Oh, I love to hear that. I love to hear that. When it comes to nutrition, I love things to taste good. I love them that they're easy. And then I want to get that good nutrition from them. But, make sure they're tasty and easy for sure.
Good. So what does eat your skincare actually mean?
Oh my gosh, I love that phrase. Eat your skincare. Well, here's the thing. So many people think about what they're putting on their skin. So they do serums and moisturizers, all sorts of stuff like that. But actually, your beauty routine starts with what you put on your plate. Your nutrition makes a big impact on how, bright your skin is, how strong your hair is, how much you can have protection against things like pollution or the sun or stress. And so nutrition is what I want people to start thinking about when they think about beauty.
So really, what we eat shows up on our skin and our hair?
Isn't that interesting? Yeah. You can change your nutrition. And a lot of times people are like, whoa, I'm feeling more energy. I'm feeling better. I feel more focused. And all of that is true. Good nutrition is for overall health. But what people forget is that when you look in the mirror after like a month of changing, all of a sudden your skin actually will show up all of those benefits too. So yes, nutrition is for overall health, but it's also for what you actually see.
Good. So what nutrients matter most for skin and hair health?
All right. Well, so I happen to have one of my absolute favorite beauty boosting foods that I make sure I always have on hand. That's Natural Delight's Medjool dates. And here's why. The dates have 3 beauty boosting nutrients in them. Okay. So dates have fiber, they have minerals, and they have antioxidants. So those are 3 nutrients to be thinking about when it comes to this beauty from within. So fiber, what it does is it helps with blood sugar and it helps with gut health. And those are things tied to clearer skin. The minerals in dates, particularly we're talking about potassium, magnesium, and copper. Those minerals are really great for the hydration of skin, but also help with boosting collagen. And also minerals are important for hair. For a very strong, healthy hair, minerals are key. And then when you're eating dates, you're getting antioxidants. So there's like polyphenols in dates, and this helps with a brighter skin. This helps with smoother skin. So those three nutrients really play a big role in why dates are one of my go-to beauty foods. But, like we talked about at the beginning, like I'm all about it better taste good. And so are you a big date fan? I love them because they're naturally sweet.
Yes.
They taste like caramel, but there's no added sugar.
So you talked about dates from Natural Delights. People can visit naturaldelights.com. What will they find when they visit that website?
Okay, so one of my favorite things at the website, naturaldelights.com, is recipes. Because, yes, dates taste great just as is. And in fact, they're one of the favorite foods in my house also for like before we go out for a run or before we go out for pickleball or before I go out roller skating or jump roping or whatever, all the activities I like to do. It's a great way to naturally fuel your activities, but I also love them as a sweet swap. So there's lots of great recipes on there that gets you sort of more involved in putting the dates into your actual lifestyle.
So what kinds of foods do you have in front of you today? Looks like you have quite a spread.
Oh my gosh. Well, I got to tell you, I'm here to try and get some more recipes into your routine.
Good.
And the first one I have is a date glow bowl. So like glowing skin, a glow bowl. And it starts with Greek yogurt. And that's great because it has protein and probiotics. And those are two very important nutrients when it comes to, overall health, but also skin health, beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Then I chop up a kiwi, which has vitamin C in there. And I put some pumpkin seeds on there, and those have zinc, which is also very good for your skin. And then I chop up the Natural Delights Medjool dates on there because they have those three beauty boosting nutrients. And this is a great breakfast, but it also could be a hearty snack. And it's so very, very pretty. But I think that's a great example of using a bunch of different foods that is good for your overall health, but also for beauty from the inside out. So that's the first one. I'm going to convince you that you're going to love it. But I think the second one will for sure have you hooked. Okay.
Okay.
This is a recipe. I make it every week because I love to have these in my fridge. It's cookie dough stuffed dates. Okay. So the cookie dough is really easy to make. I take almond flour and then I do some peanut butter, vanilla, and some dark chocolate chips. And I stir that up and it turns into this cool, like dough consistency. It really tastes like cookie dough. But then I smash that into a date half. And so what ends up happening is you are like, oh, I have a sweet tooth. What should I do? And then you open your fridge and you have these right there ready to go. And what's important about this is that sugary dessert foods are oftentimes not good for your skin. So this is a great swap that's actually perfect for skin because it's actually supporting your skin with good nutrition and no added sugar, just the naturally occurring sugars that are in dates. And so this, I love it. A sweet swap, for dessert, love, love, love.
Good. So you mentioned before, so this cookie dough, but it's not cooked.
Yes. You know what? That's the key is that this is like considered edible cookie dough. Like, when I was growing up and my mom would make cookies, I would always want to eat the dough out of there, but that's not necessarily what we should do because there's like raw eggs and things in there. You're not supposed to eat cookie dough.
Yeah.
But this version, which is just the almond flour and nut butter and vanilla and dark chocolate chips is great without cooking it. So that's why I think those are so good.
Good. And what do you have on your left end there?
Okay, so we talked about like a dessert swap here.
Yes.
This is like a coffee swap. So here's what this is. It's a really hot new trend. It's called date seed coffee. And so it's made with the pit of the date. So here's how you do it. You just take the pits and you rinse them off and put them in the oven to roast. And then when they come out, you can actually grind them up and brew them just like you would coffee. And so what comes out is something that's very high in antioxidants. So date seed coffee is high antioxidants, but it's also decaf. So it's a decaf alternative to your coffee. And I just really love it. My husband and I, when the first time we tried it, we're like, oh my gosh, what is this going to taste like? And it's like a subtly sweet caramel flavor. And so it's lovely. And I really like to have it in the afternoon when I, want something, but not with caffeine.
Good. These are great. Oh my gosh. These are wonderful recipes. I love these. I got to give these a try. And if I can go to naturaldelights.com, I'll find these recipes. Is that right?
Yeah, these recipes, so many more. And, the thing that a lot of people ask me, they say, okay, where do I buy the dates? I want to get my hands on them. So
Yep.
Natural Delights Medjool dates, you can get them, in grocery stores, but also Amazon is a great place. So you can make sure that you have them always coming to your house, that they're always stocked.
Good. So again, people can go to naturaldelights.com. They can get these recipes, learn more. Dawn, is there a final message you'd like to leave with people about how you can eat your skincare? Let's go back to that topic.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, when you think about nutrition, what you eat is great for your overall health, and that will show up in more energy, but it will also show up in glowy, healthy skin and hair. And so that's really the best of both worlds, right? That you feel good and you're looking good.
Great. So we've been talking with Dawn Jackson Blatner. She's a registered dietitian and nutritionist. She's a certified specialist in sports dietetics. She's the author of two books, The Flexitarian Diet and also The Superfood Swap. Tell us a little bit, what's in each of those books, Dawn?
Okay, so a flexitarian is a flexible vegetarian. So it's like you're eating a lot of plant-based foods like fruits and vegetables and beans and nuts and seeds, and you're eating animal foods to round it out. So it's being flexible in your vegetarian lifestyle. And then a superfood swap is so much of what we did here today. So like, for example, you feel like cookies. Well, what about swapping to a cookie dough stuffed date? It's
Hmm.
eating what you crave, but doing it with better for you ingredients. So this is, so much of what I believe in is you got to make it taste good if you're going to eat it. And it makes you naturally have good nutrition when you enjoy the foods that you're actually eating.
Good. Dawn, I always love having you on the show. We'll have to have you back again.
Oh, that would be great. And, now I bet you're going to go run out and eat your skincare, right?
I am. Yes,
Good.
yes, ma'am. Good. Okay. Dawn, it's wonderful to see you again. This has been Jonathan Marx with Go to Health. Remember, you can visit our website at gotohealthmedia.com or listen to us or watch us on YouTube, Apple, or Spotify. And if you like what we're doing, please give us a thumbs up or a 5-star review. That helps us get evidence-based information out to more people. Thanks for being with us today. And remember, as we say at the end of every show, go to health. God bless. We'll see you again next time. Take care. Bye. Thank you for tuning in today to Go to Health. You are one of almost 10,000 people per day who enjoy the evidence-based health information offered by our guest health experts. You can watch us on our website and YouTube and listen to us on 8 podcast networks. Be sure to join Jonathan Marx in our upcoming shows each week. If you like our show, please share this episode with your friends and colleagues. You can subscribe to the show, join our email list, send us feedback, browse through the online store, and view our library of over 150 shows at GoToHealthMedia.com. See you next time, and remember to elevate your life with Go to Health.